My Lord friend did in person, doing in person. But another writ application.
What is this?
This is the application. Yeah, my Lord friend will move his application. Only I may permitted to make it because we have also.
Why you are against it? Why?
I'm similar. Let me give me 1 minute only. I'm not. But I have filed another writ application where the same question is involved, and that we have filed the challenge the certification made by the CBFC, and I felt that file may be called for, and along with that, this matter will be taken out 12 o'clock.
Yes.
12 o'clock, so that it can
Not
be
12 o'clock today.
Well,
When it is going to be released?
No, going to release at 7.
Or already released?
Day after tomorrow, it is going to be released.
Scheduled to be released day after tomorrow. Well, this is a movie which has been made, of which a serial has been telecast on the TV for the last 200 episodes. Already have been. There has been no, but in fact, it has been appreciated all over. Yes, some busybodies have now come forward saying that it is spiritually hurting, but it is not in accordance with the scriptures. Well, there is a disclaimer which is there, has been certified by CBFC. It is not in a...
Bring that other file, let us see at 12, because it is going to be released on 17th. Or 17th, when it is going to be released? In the morning or in the afternoon?
17th.
Day after tomorrow.
Morning or afternoon?
No, it will release morning.
Come at 12. Yes, call.
Item number 2.
Challenging the decision taken on the annexure 5. I am the bidder in participating bid on the
Yes, Raman.
the annexure 2 is the detailed tender notice. But when a common notice, 53 projects were advertised for execution.
Page.
Page starts from page 8. Starts from page 8.
Yes.
That is the tender notice.
Yes.
That is the number of projects starts from page 12 and ends with 70.
Yes. So,
That is 53 projects are
yes.
there.
Then why you?
And I am out of that, I am participating in 4 projects.
So
And my
participant.
tender was considered as the lowest priority. Lots will come to the evaluation sheet and annexure 4, page 39. Page 39.
What is your serial number?
Then in the last lowest amount quoted by Suraj Kumar Sethi.
What is your serial number?
My serial number is last quote.
Oh, yes,
Yes.
30.
Suraj Kumar Sethi.
30.
Yes.
Yes, then
The last is the lowest tender. I am my lowest tender.
correct.
But
Then,
without considering my tender and calling for me for execution agreement, the authority has issued a notice for lottery demand, right? Annexure 5, 30/6/2026.
there is a provision for a reverse bidding. Mr. Tripathi, is there any provision for reverse bidding to match the price? But I find many of them has quoted the same.
31. No, that is not. They are they have quoted the -00, but mine quoted.
If he has quoted less, then why lottery? Whatever instructions, but that appears to be so.
Telefonically, I got the instruction that please
petitioner, he could not submit some documents.
No, that is not he is challenging that particular document at page 40,
That's
where you have called for a transparent lottery system. How?
Yes, and he is also referring to annex.
And this,
That is the amendment.
no, that was a 3rd July. What happened on 3rd July, sir?
Actually, the only the lottery has been done, man, but no final decision has been taken as per my.
No. So why you participated in the lottery?
No, man, no.
I have taken.
Why? When you filed?
Man, I have filed this application on 6th, man.
After the lottery was done?
Yes, man.
So why you have filed so late?
Man, we came to know that the date of.
No, sir. This letter was issued on 30th of June.
Yes, man.
So why you did not immediately approach?
That was not issued in personally. I came to know from the website on 4th, man. Thereafter I filed here.
No. To all the participating bidders, they said.
The only the notice, that was all, but not
No, that-
sent personally. That was not sent, that was the notice, man. I came to know on 4th.
That's 53 items. There were 53 items.
Yes, ma'am.
You have been selected lowest bidder in which item?
I got C9 minute.
Huh?
Contract key number 9 of 2026-27. The top of it.
9 means restoration of art and mirror.
Yes, ma'am.
In that only you were the lowest bidder.
Yes, ma'am. In another 4 cases, ma'am. I filed 3 cases. Out of 4 cases, 3 cases
This is the
listed today,
contract
ma'am.
number. I know.
That is
I know.
serial number 9,
Kid
serial number
09.
51 and serial number
This is the
29.
kid 09.
3 cases has been listed.
So
Another
now lottery
serial
is
number
given for
45 has not been listed.
09.
We are identifying your
This was
Yes, ma'am. I in this case, my 9, serial number 9.
in this there is no kid 09 tender. Concerned, they have not called for a lottery.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is that? Page 40, show us.
Your
Page 40, you show us.
Your lordships look to the reference, the last part.
Please.
Key number 1 of 2026 bid identification number 9, 21, 29.
Now,
and
where is
25.
that? Sir, you are referring this annexure 5. I do not know which matter you are having.
Item annexure 5, the last
Sir,
reference last part.
Yes, sir.
Lordships to last part.
where is the last?
And
9,
21,
21, 29 and 45.
In all the matters, you were lowest bidder.
Yes, ma'am.
Where is that? I do not know. In this matter, it is anyhow. One after another. Yes, how can you?
Have you checked up? He is the lowest bidder in all 4.
And then
Dekho,
I think you have filed 3 cases.
dekho.
3 have.
I have filed 4 cases, my lord. 3 has been listed, 1 has not been.
Oh. Yes. देखो, pursuant to
No. No, kindly go 7(3). As per your
7C.
instruction, clause number 7(c) of the DTCL.
Engineering contractor desire to avoid the consumption has to submit the affidavit. Oh, this is what.
Oh. Engineering contractor. EMD exam. Yes. 7(c).
It's in the C parameter. That is the nominate of the table.
Yes.
What the bottom in the box of the last clause. Not. Thing has been communicated. I could, my financial plan is open. And I am also a city tax contract.
They have to.
And nothing has been communicated to, and they have not rejected my technical bid, they have opened my financial bid, nothing has been communicated. And I am not availing the engineering contractor license, I am an city tax.
This, I think.
Nothing has been communicated.
That is the instruction from your client. I take this.
It's 26, but according to the legal counsel,
page 225.
225.
No, these 11.22.
What is the ground for rejection?
Ground level, your lordship could see at the left-hand column.
You are serial number?
Lord, I'm serial number 5, my lord, from the top. Where
5.
I've been disqualified.
No, Psychopora coal supply.
Krupa Code, my lord, see, it's from the top, my lord, serial number 5.
No, I understand. That's why I'm asking. Serial number 5.
And if the lordship could see the comments on the right-hand side, the bidder does not meet the eligibility requirement towards work experience under clause 3.1C and 35.C of additional terms and conditions or instructions to bidders in item number so and so, therefore not qualified for opening of the price bid and is liable for rejection under clause 3.
So it's a technical bid stage.
Months. It's a technical bid.
Where is this
So
clause?
lordship would kindly see
Where is this
the
clause 3.1C and 35.3?
2 months. Your lordship will kindly come down to page 33.
30?
Page 33, no. The additional terms and conditions begins at page 30. And 33 is the relevant portion. No. At the bottom, no, work experience.
Yes.
At page 33. No.
Yes.
The bidder must have experience of works, including completed or ongoing of similar nature, valuing 50% of the annualized estimated value of the work put to tender for period of completion over 1 year, or 50% of the estimated value of work for completion period up to 1 year put to tender in any year consecutive 365 days during last 7 years, ending last day of month previous to the one.
Anyhow, that's for the purpose of calculation. So let us go 7 years. You'll have to say that you have completed 50% of the total estimate, ongoing or completed, and also last 1 year, 50% of the estimated value of the work.
And if the lordship would kindly turn to page 1.
Then another clause is 35.
164.
Huh?
164.
This clause 30.
164, if the lordship would kindly turn.
This is the clause 35.3.
35.3, my lord, is, my lord, the documents. That 35.3 clause, my lord, is at page 64.
Show us.
So the eligibility clause is
Yes.
C. Page 64, 35.3 is the copy which I have to give in order to establish that I have the requisite
35.3.
my lords.
In case of.
They describe, my lord, the work experience, and 35.3, my lord, it specifies the documents which I have to give in order to establish that I have the requisite work experience.
No, where is the 35.3? I do not get it at page 63.
64, my lord. 64, my lord. 64. 35 begins scanned copies of documents as per following table are to be uploaded by all bidders during submission of bid. Here, my lord, 35.3 is the work experience, which is the one
containing all the information as sought online. Work order may also sought during the clarification or along with the deficit if necessary, such and such.
Right. Accordingly, if your lordship would kindly come to my work experience detail, my lord, I need not bother at 164, my lord, page 164. Your lordship would see page 164 minutes.
Yes.
Your lordship would appreciate that your lordship has seen that the total value of the work, my lord, is 59 crores, 24 lakhs, 53,692. This your lordship would get at page 25. So the 50% of that, my lord, comes to, my lord, at the right-hand side, 29 crores, 62, 26,846. Lordship got it? Then, Lord, I've given the works in which.
Are you a joint venture?
No, Lord. It's a partnership firm.
We are subcontracting.
I'm a subcontractor, but there lies the rub. So far as serial number 7 is concerned, I declared, my lord, that one Sainik Mining had got a similar nature of work with JSPL. Jindal. Sainik Mining, my lord, gave that, appointed me as a subcontractor to do that work, job, my lord, with Jindal. So far as this is concerned, my lord, MCL, my lord, has, my lord, written to Sainik Mining, my lord, that, my lord, your lordship would kindly see, my lord, the confirmation letter, the annexure 5 at page 168. The Lordship would kindly come to page 168. This is a letter addressed by MCL, annexure 5, page 168.
Yeah.
This is a confirmation which MCL sought from Sainik Minings. Subject is clarification regarding work experience issued to Sai Krupa coal suppliers, and they give a detail of what they needed. And if your Lordship would,
Then these documents were furnished. Four documents.
your Lordship will kindly turn to Annexure 6 Series 170, the reply of Sainik Mining to the General Manager. Subject is submission of clarification and documents regarding work experience certificate issued to Sai Krupa coal suppliers. And they give the entire details of the queries which were sought by MCL. Thereafter, they annex Sainik Mining Act from right beginning from page 172 onwards. They give all the work orders which was given to Sai Krupa by Sainik Mining for the coal transportation. It begins at 172.
True, then. Yes.
172. It continues, my lord, and if your Lordship would kindly come, my lord, it continues, my lord, till the last, till page 224, my lords.
Yes.
Then General my lord also gives a clarification, my lord, at page 223, my lords, which was also annexed, my lord. If the Lordship would kindly see 223.
Yes, he was a subcontractor. You were a subcontractor.
They have recognized me and they have accepted me as a subcontractor of Sainik Mining. And that is how I say that I get the requisite qualification. And in spite of all that, if your Lordship would see, my lord, thereafter Sainik Mining at page 224 gives, my lord, the total value of work, my lord, which I have executed at page 224.
Yes, then.
Then, lord, they rejected on the ground that I do not have the requisite qualifications, and they reject my technical bid. And I filed, my lord, on 7th of July 2026, my lord. They reject my tender, my technical bid, my lord. I file a representation, my lord, and in the representation at Annex 8, my lord, I said, my lord, for a very similar nature of work, which I executed with under MCL, my lord, if the Lordship would see, with Hingula, if the Lordship would kindly see, my lord, Hingula, my lord, Annex 8 at page 226, I have given a representation, that is the by email. The second one, 227, was given, my lords, manually, my lords. And I have stated, my lords, that at page 232, my lords, that in 2024, my lord, I executed a similar nature of work. The Lordship would kindly come to, my lord, the item category, transportation of services for coal, transportation of Hingula. And then, Lord, I was declared as L2, that is at page 229. So the similar work experience, and if your Lordship would see the work experience, my lord, at page.
And this was a tender floated by this.
By MCL, my lord, earlier in 2024, my lord. And if your Lordship would come to the.
And it contains the same clause.
My lord, that is at page 236, my lord. Clause 2.1a, where I was declared L2. Your Lordship would see, if your Lordship would compare this with 3.2c, my lord, it's verbatim same, my lord. At 236. Paragraph 2.1, capital A, my lord. Work experience.
Oh, yes, the same year.
The same year. So for this, my lord, for this very same self work experience, my lord, you declared.
And the same company.
Same company, my lord. And you declared me as L2 in 2024. In 2026, my lord, when I give these certificates as my work experience, you sought for clarifications. General, my lord,
is for the MCL.
No, so I'm appearing on virtual mode, my lord. So I'm little on.
How can you act differently?
And the price, my
lord, a copy was given only yesterday.
Yes, whatever be, then what is the situation? Have you gone for a financial bid?
No, I have sought for instructions.
Have you gone? Huh?
They have opened the financial bid. Please.
Keep it today after tomorrow.
Opposite party number 4 have been declared as. Opposite party number 4
Copy.
declared. Opposite party number.
Copy was given yesterday.
So what, let us hear. You must have read it. Yes.
So opposite party number 4 has been declared as L1, but no work orders have been issued. And your lordship would also appreciate, my lord, my work, my lord, is 27.2% lower than L1. It will be beneficial to MCL. I have given a value of 43.13 crores, my lord. Yes.
Hearing on council for the shortage right is originated from 7/4/2022. Rejected.
May I pray, my lords, one thing?
Yes.
I was telephonically instructed to appear because copy was given to my associate lawyer. I have no copy also.
They were on caveat, my lords. My lord.
Maybe on caveat. I was not in caveat. I was instructed telephonically by NCL to appear. Can it be day after tomorrow? I will come with full instructions.
NCL was on caveat.
I'm not well, my lords. I will come day after tomorrow. I will not take much time.
Sir, have you allotted the work?
No, I don't think you have allotted the work to anybody.
Because on 10th they have opened the financial bit and L1 was flagged at the Department of 4 on 10th. They have not issued the work order.
I was instructed on telephonically, kindly appear, and that is the whole difficulty.
And the delay in filing the
Don't finalize.
Day after tomorrow, your lordship may keep. We are not within a day. We are not finalized.
We don't finalize. That's otherwise we are going to pass an order. It is on your request. We are adjourning it, but we will pass an order otherwise.
Mr. Devraj, kindly
Take instruction. This appears to be absolutely wrong.
Of the record minutes, I can show that tender LOA has been issued not extended to up to the December 25.
We are not concerned with that. When he has already submitted all the experience certificate,
Experience will not.
sir, two things.
Okay.
Now I'm putting a question. When you are saying you floated the similar kind of a tender in 2024, your clause says last 7 years. 2024 falls within 7 years, preceding 2026. Is it? You qualified him, same clause of work experience, you qualified him on the basis of the same document. He was not L1 anyhow, he has no grievance, he is L2. In this tender, how can you disqualify him on the same ground? Either you were wrong there or you are wrong here.
Here is the period has been counted, Miller.
How 7 years? I'm again saying in 2024, if the period is counted 7 years, can't you visualize? 2026, if you go back 7 years means 2019.
Here is the case, Miller. LY has been issued to the spinning company, Miller. My lord. That is the
It was all along his stand that I am a subcontractor under him. Where is the clause that a subcontractor cannot do it?
That is the clause.
That is not then how you have qualified him in the earlier tender?
There is the consent, written consent. That is the clause. If you taken a written consent, then you will be allowed. There is a
What a written consent? There is no clause in the written earlier one.
There is a clause, Miller.
There is a, where is the earlier one? I am talking about 2024 tender. 2024 tender.
LOI issued by the Miller. LOI issued.
I am again LOI. I am not concerned. Letter of intent is a subsequent act.
Yes,
I am talking about the participation. In 2024, same clause, how you have accepted it. How?
May one thing about it. In LOI issued by the Jindal to the signing man, there is a clause, Miller. Without written consent, you cannot, Miller, sublet the work, Miller.
Sir, the MCL or the Jindal where they were working, they did not raise any objection. Rather, they permitted the Sainik to subcontract, approved it. If a contracting party varies the terms of a contract, you are a third party. Who are you to object it? You are not a party to the contract. The parties can vary the terms mutually. Both the parties, the contracting parties, have varied the terms. And it appears from the letter that the principal has agreed that you subcontract him.
No, that is correct, Miller.
Then?
But Miller.
So that is the experience.
That is the
That is the experience.
Miller's experience counted Miller's Jindal has extended the contract to the Miller's Sangaman Miller to 31st 3/25 Miller. But they show the experience till the December 25.
Sir,
That period has not been counted.
Sir, you asked for a clarification. Clarification came. Even a Jindal wrote a letter to you clarifying it. Who are you to do it on a work experience? You just show the transparency in that way. Sorry, then we are injuncting you from this. No, not Monday.
No, Millards,
There's a fit case for an injunction.
Millards, I have been instructed to appear. Kindly give me 1 day time.
Monday.
No, not Monday. Keep it on 17th as a first matter.
All right, Millards, I'm prepared for that.
On the prayer of
Mr. Das.
Mr.
Ready, Millards. I never go to court without.
I'm ready.
Let them not precipitate it.
That is what we have already indicated. If they do it, I know what to do.
Item
They
number
have to
4.
be very fair in their dealing.
Item 4.
Item 4, I'm filing for interim application for including the caveator bidder as an opposite party and another interim application for amending the prayer. May be called up next week, Your Honor.
The
Item number
is that because we hear it it was hard yesterday's last. Okay, that's it. I'm placing. It's explained clearly.
Refund the balance amount.
Yes, ma'am. We have taken a decision. ma'am. We have taken a government has already.
Entire year, now once you deposit it, they accepted the entire year this one, then you say that automatically it has to be extended for 1 year.
No. There also, now today also I'm filing. Yesterday also, query was that, but the documents I have filed. But I have filed all the documents for renewal. And also, Lordship kindly find today's
Government
affidavit.
has taken a decision.
Affidavit kindly has to pay 7.
Decision has been taken, my love, only for the period, extended period that he has operated will take, otherwise we'll refund the money. On proportionate basis only we take. Only for the extended period that he has operated will keep, otherwise we'll not refund the money.
No, but they have taken all documents from me for renewal of license. And also, no due certificate, the excise authority has stated that this has been issued for renewal.
Please kindly consider. This is an excise law. Whether the excise law permits automatic renewal of the license beyond a particular time.
No, specific is not there, but 149 is there. If I fail to renew, then I'll be declared as defaulter.
I'm not. It's a default. I just wanted to know renewal. What is the initial period for granting a license fee?
No, initial period is 28/8/2021 for a period of 5 years.
5.
Lordship.
Is there any problem that beyond 5 years it could be renewed?
Beyond 5 years, it is not there, but current policy they have issued.
I'm talking about the law, sir.
Lordship.
When I'm putting a question, I'm conscious that what I'm putting.
There is nothing.
There's no.
Except
not if there is a statutory provision relating to a renewal. That once the license is granted, you will be allowed to renew for a particular period.
Yes, Lordship.
Then in that event, if they have adopted a policy, and the policy says that even for the purpose of renewal means after the expiration of the long-term period, then everything is to be conducted on a lottery mode.
That is not there, Lord. In this, it is a premium impulse of Lord, where it is Lord, they have application fee, they have raised from 1 lakh to 5 lakhs. And Lord,
with the
Lordship, new policy for a moment, Lordship.
New policy, does it provide for a lottery or new policy also provides for renewal?
It provides lottery after completion of my license.
So that has already ended?
No, Lord, it is not completed.
Oh, it is completing on 31st of July, sir.
No, Lord, it is up to 28th August. 20th August, Lordship, kindly glance page 28.
Yes, Muller, it has been extended for 1 more month.
Yes,
The license period ended in March 31st. It was extended for
before the new policy did not start. You have automatically extended it till what?
Till Miller, it was till June, Miller. Now it has again been extended for 1 more month. So far,
July, 31st July. It is talking about August.
Lordship, kindly glance page 30.
No.
Lordship. Page 30.
No, Miller.
Yesterday
a memo was filed with the new license. It says that it is up till 31/7/2026.
No, this is list of premium workshops.
Lordship, kindly glance serial number 5. I am concerned serial number 5.
Second copy.
Issue of license is date 28/8/21 and date of completion is 28/8/26.
No, that Miller I have discussed.
That is their letter, Lord.
That is a
commissioner's
typographical error, Miller. That is a typographical error.
It is written all.
Well, yesterday a memo was filed with the license copy. The petitioners themselves, they have filed a
You
memo.
are not renewing my license.
Well, yesterday a memo was filed with the license copy. It was filed by the petitioner. The date mentioned in the license.
No, I have mentioned that
Yes,
in
it is up to the 31st July. So that one is a mistake. It's a typographical
Cannot be mistake. It is for all of mistake. Have you filed any affidavit that it is a mistake?
No, it is. I do not know list of the premium workshop.
Lordship, it is not
copy.
Yes,
There's nothing to do with this, but the license is up to 31st July.
Yes, Miller.
They have not granted.
That file is
They
a
possibly
error.
Sei contra o outro.
Not the license was granted in the month of August.
No, Miller, it was never granted, Miller. There is no license which says it is till August. That page, Miller, that my learning thing is
I am
showing.
asking you, sir, that is what I'm saying. If it is issued on 28th of August 2021,
Yes, Miller.
then from that day, the 5 years period has to be counted.
No, Miller. Then my lords will see Rule 23. Yesterday I was showing, Miller. My lords will, the statute says, Miller, that 1 year is a financial year. It begins from April, Miller. I'm sorry, Miller. Begins from March. April and ends in March. March 31st it ends. And there is a provision in the statute, Miller. It says that if a license has been granted anytime after April, it will continue till the month of March of next year.
Okay.
Yes, that is the.
He can't take this one.
Yes.
Two says, but if license is granted from one port, then it will continue up to 31st March next year.
No, it is for a financial year.
No, Miller, it is not financial year. Let's see, kind of glance the language. It is granted, is there.
What is there? 23 to.
If any license is granted
Yes, after
at any
first of
time,
April.
so 1st April, so it will Miller, granted only up to 31st March.
So that is what
It is
saying.
granted, Lordship. What is that granted? Not with regard to
The
Miller.
license is granted because it has to be, it has to end on a financial year.
And they are saying that Lordship, it is extension. It cannot be extension because they have taken renewal fees.
That is what I'm saying, that they can't take a renewal fees for whole of the year when they are going to hold the lottery after that, after 31st July.
And Miller, what happened Miller, during pendency of they have issued sale notice? Miller, I participated for, again they have taken 5 lakhs from me. 1,80,000 and 5 lakhs.
They will report the excess amount to you.
So Miller, there is a double they are charging also.
We have already
This
taken.
government cited us.
Miller,
Today he has brought up. Have you seen that?
no.
They have to.
But premium off-shop, it is not there. It is off, regular off-shop. Regular off-shop and CS-shop. It is a premium off-shop. It is a separate. Only Miller 5 to 10, 5 shops in the Odisha. Miller. It is a separate category. Miller. In the letter, this is not the premium off-shop. Shop and CS shop, not premium of shop. Here it's a premium of shop. It's a separate category block. They have different license fees, different blood, they have no MGQ. They are different. And blood, here they have saying that extension, but they have renewed my license. Once they because lots of kind of glance to page 20, page 20.
Different concerns. Oh,
There.
they care.
Lots of kind of glance page 20. Page 20 to monthly.
Premium shop, what is the position?
I was given this so that my lords will permit, I will take instructions whether this is applicable to premium shops or
No.
not. Because I was given.
Not, it is not there. Because in this letter which my learned friend is
So I'll
producing,
clarify.
premium of shop is not there.
I'll obtain clarification regarding.
It is only the period of IML off and CS subs. CL subs, country liquor subs.
No, premium of, the first word is there. You have submitted with a memo.
That is not.
And the first line is the foreign trade, foreign liquor, premium.
Yes, it is premium. But the letter 2/5/2026, my learned friend submitted now.
The renewal 5 years, he can't do it.
Lots of kind of glance, page 20.
Yes.
Page 20 for a moment, lots. Roman 3. Lots of page 28, Roman 3. Their application fee for renewal of existing premium of shop.
Policy runs for all.
Yes, Lord.
So premium is there.
Premium renewal is there. What is renewal is there?
No, the one renewal they will after the lottery they will see.
That is
Because the same thing has happened. It was a selective manner. Now they are doing it in all the lotteries.
No, Odisha, only 6 premium options there. You'll also pay 38 I have shown. And my license validity will be up to 28 August. And they can go for lottery.
That we are clarifying. On the basis of Rule 23, we are clarifying.
And point number 3, 4, second paragraph says, after expiry of license period of existing shops, lottery will be conducted for fresh. So my license is not over prior to that.
31st July.
No, no, they have issued license, renewal license. They have planned license fee also in renewal, not the last year license fee.
Taking
Item number 6.
Just to, the letter they have stated that says that which have been settled prior to 31/5. But I have, my license was settled in the month of August. But this letter, extension letter is not applicable sort of.
Item 6.
We have not gone by a letter. We have simply gone by the provision of 23. We have not said that your best.
That's second round of application, wherein my lord, in the first rate, my lord, I had challenged the license fee and application fee that opposite parties are demanding. It's illegal, man. And that's the reason, my lord, they demanded 11 lakhs, and my lord was pleased enough to direct me that you deposit this 11 lakhs for the license and application fee till 25-26, and there will be no court signatures. Now, my lord, what has happened in meanwhile? I'm applying for transit pass for 21 metric ton of molasses, my lord, for transportation. Now they are not allowing me, saying that you have not taken the license fee and application fee. You have not deposited and you have not taken the license. Now, my lord, the question is here, my lord, that when I have deposited that 11 lakhs and my lord has been
Interim means are there. That's for a different cause of action you have given.
different cause of action, but it is
equate this.
no, I'm not equating it. I'm only saying, my lord, that the license fee and application fee is not there in the act, in the rules. But over that, my lord, I have given that license fee for 2020. Yes, ma'am. Now the question is this: they say that you cannot be given the transit pass if you have not taken a license. But that is, my lord, is sub judice before this court, and this court has directed
this. How can be done? We decide both the matters.
What is submitted, the earlier writ application is pending before this honorable court. And ask for the directions,
The past order for concert.
the council we have already filed.
Yes. And
What about
I have filed the rejoinder, my lord. And the only thing is that if without molasses, my factory will close down. That is the whole problem, my lord.
The whole thing is that he is insisting without any
My lord, they are
license and
insisting.
application.
My lord, may see para 15. My lord.
That amount relates to between 18 to 22.
No, they, para 15, they state that it is still 25-26. My lord, may see para 15 of their counter affidavit.
This applicant was filed in respect of demands raised for the period 17 to 22.
My lord, thereafter they changed. Thereafter they changed, and they changed it to, they demanded 11 lakhs. First they demanded 5 lakhs, then 76 lakhs, then 11 lakhs. Because, my lord, now they are claiming for the 25-26, and I have deposited. My lord, may see para 15 of the counter
That is
affidavit.
in relation to those periods.
My lord, 25, kindly see para 15 of the counter affidavit. Page 7, para 15 of the counter affidavit. I have 9, my lord, they have.
Oh, they have period from 21, 22 to 25, 26.
Yes, my lord.
That period is over.
My lord, that is, my lord, 11 lakhs I have deposited.
Recently in 2000.
And my application is pending, my lord, since 25-26 is not over, my. So what I am saying is that I have already deposited. Why you are not allowing me to only to transport and store that 21 metric tons of molasses? Otherwise, my factory will close down, my. That is my, because I have deposited this 11 lakhs. And it is for 25 and 26.
For Goraku, what molasses is required?
Molasses is as a raw material. As a raw.
His license has expired in 31st March. He makes an application in April 23rd, 2026 for transportation of molasses. So now for that period, 26-27, he has to apply for license fee and application fee has to pay. He is not ready to deposit that and insisted to deposit for 26. Yes, let him deposit and
My lord,
beyond the 31st.
my lord, I will bow down to whatever my lord will submit, but only one contention that
demands are concerned, you are protected by an interim order, no
Yes.
problem. Or in the current license, without the renewal of the license, you can't.
My lord, license I have
Unit.
My lord, I am only on one contention. Can I just this? My contention is this, that the act and rules doesn't prescribe for any license fee as such. It only says a storage fee. That is in the rule. ML4 form says that it is a storage fee. That is my entire contention, that they are not liable to
That
get
is
any
the
license.
subject matter of the main
I'm
case,
not
which is
signing
still
up-
pending consideration.
I'm not signing
In
up
that
for-
case,
So this case, have you challenged this particular ground that these are contrary to the property?
Yes, my lord. In my rejoinder, in that writ application, I have done all those.
Where is that application?
That writ application is my
Going to
lord.
be listed along with that of the next Monday.
that is 2141.
Next day is
Wednesday,
Wednesday. Next day.
22nd.
Huh?
Same, July.
22nd. But give that. Submitted that.
What the rest?
This one supplemented over the day one order to be delivered order on this case. Is there?
This can is because of its regional. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Quickly list for delivery of orders, item number 1. WPC 34660 of 2025.
The first premises, the order in appeal dated 29/9/2025 passed by the Additional Commissioner GST appeal in so and so appeal number is set aside and the matter is remitted to the appellate authority for deciding the appeal on merit afresh without being swayed away by the earlier order and pass appropriate order in accordance with law after hearing the petitioner. In the result, the writ petition, including other interlocutory applications, stands disposed of.
I have done some newspaper reporting, but in my petition, I filed this certification by this CBFC. The Lord kindly sent you when the teacher was released in YouTube, they came with the notice of the Jagannath Temple administration that it's an animated film. It is an animated film. So it was brought to the notice of the temple administration. The chairman of the temple, Gajapati, asked him to appear in front of screen the film. He came, producer came and screened the film. There the objections were raised. These are the objectionable things which are not in accordance with your our total the Lord Jagannath Sanskriti and our yes conduct. The Puran basing on which Lord Jagannath his culture is established. So that he assured that yes, he will do it. But subsequently again he certainly has noted that 17 will release without anything. Deletion and all that. So can you see what are the objections we have filed by lot?
Where is the judgment? Where is the judgment of the Supreme Court in relation to one of the film in Tamil?
Yes, my lord.
Where is that judgment?
That
It's a very old judgment.
Yes, that is judgment is present.
That Tamil film.
That is judgment because and it has not been done in accordance with Cinematograph Act also. Cinematograph Act also will find. But judgment will not took by means it is scaling search.
What is the objectionable?
Hello, objectionable also can you
This
page
plot or
page 8. Page 8.
Referring to
Please a person, right?
yes,
No, 89.
89. Page 8, my lord. Objection to the field teller's opening, page 8. Opening narration introducing imaginary story of Lord Jagannath. The origin and glory of Lord Jagannath are traditionally described in the text of such as Skanda Purana, Purushottam Mahatmya, and the Brahma Purana, as well as the accepted Jagannath tradition in the film. If the film present fiction in the authentic tradition without clarification, it may mislead viewers, particularly children. Then alleged fictional childhood and personal adventure of Lord Jagannath. Jagannath tradition doesn't ordinarily describe such fictional episodes as part of the accepted scripture narrative, alleged destruction of established religious tradition. Then Lord Jagannath shown back speaking or behaving in an invented manner. Devotional literature and temple tradition treat the deity with prescribed in iconography and reverence, alleged total contrary to accepted religious practice, is likely to offend the devotees. Then fictional battle of oblique adventure sequence to present such events should be verified against recognized Jagannath scriptures before claiming authenticity. If unsupported by scripture and presented as fact, it may create misconceptions. Then the depiction of rituals, temple customs, or historical events, long established traditions and records governing rituals connected with Puri temple. If material inaccurate, the depiction may be
So please, Mr. Mishra, my specific query was simply giving a broad idea of the Skand Puran and this not. You have to identify from the picture that what they have said, what is a narrative, and what is a narrative of those Puran or the literatures which are well accepted in our religion or the society. That you have to earmark those. You have not, because we said narratives are not in tune with this Skand Puran. How? It is not. There may be a fiction.
They have only released only teaser, which contains around 10 minutes.
But those words, those narratives have to be quoted. These have to be quoted. That what is this? If they have depicted in a particular manner which is not there, this is what the verse of the Skand Puran, and this says something different, and it is being shown, which hits the sentiment of the religious community. I can appreciate it, but not in this way that you said. Is a too bold an assertion, too, I would say, ambiguous in nature. What can I do? I have to make out a case of such nature. In those cases, it is given that this is what a narrative is and this is against this. But that you'll have to make out a case of such nature.
But when we observe the, we'll also kindly page 22 of that newspaper cleaning environment, page 22. Page 22, my lord. Last quote. It was the last one. It's the release of the animated.
Just
sorry, madam.
Second copy is put in. Second copy is
But what are the objections? What are the narratives? What the according to you is not as per the Puran verse?
As I understood from
I do not know what is this. This is an Indian Express who has recorded that the king of the Puri has assured, has requested them to revisit and do it. Some kind of a changes is to be made. Nothing more than that.
No, kind of changes.
But injunction, there should be a very strong case that has to be made out by you.
Well, only the teacher Vaji Tappers from Vaji Tappers, they only found out these objections which are actually true. Because
what are those objections? I'm just saying that, sorry, if it's, I'm just hypothetically, I have no issues. Suppose a film not related to this and no religion. Let us forget, hypothetical example. Suppose a narrative shows that he was born at such and such place and he was taken from his father to some other place. And it appears from the religious verse or the text, which are well known, it says that no, he was not born there, he was born somewhere else. He was never taken away, he was being nurtured there. So if there is a direct conflict in that way that comes, I can appreciate that it's a good case without that you cannot distort the well accepted notion or a well accepted the things which are there. But it is not coming up in your case. What are the narratives which really hurts the sentiment? What are those? I just wanted to know that all we know about him is that this is what is the correct version, and it is well accepted and known. And he wanted to distort it, and how it hurts the sentiment. Negative things will also go in that way.
Your Lordship is absolutely correct, my Lord. Only because they have only seen the teaser of the trailer.
But the trailer, no, there was an exhibition of the film, the entire animated film before the committee, the temple committee, before the king of the Puri, everybody who are involved in that. And it is not that they have done it in this way. You'll have to tick out.
The administration has not taken any
case has to be made out, Mr. Mishra. You have to make out a very strong case in that.
Because
that's why I just reminded you of that particular the judgment where the Supreme Court has very expressly indicated.
Yes. The thing is that, but the way it has been explained, but whatever they make, because one is a member of the managing committee. And
Supreme Court
two others are the
where the Supreme Court. Have you got that?
There is one about this K.A. Abbas versus Union of India 1970.
What is the name of the film?
Film name is Four Cities. Four Cities.
No, there is another judgment. Where they portrayed the particular character in a different manner. That's from
this is from Bombay, my lord.
Tamil.
Is your Lordship referring to S. Rangarajan versus P. Jagdivan Rao?
What is the name of the film? What is the name of the film? Yes, I was talking about. Where is that judgment? And it's very nicely and aptly highlighted that what are required.
Delhi High Court. There's been referred to a paragraph from there. I'm reading out that paragraph, para 8. The Constitution protects the right of artists to portray social reality in all its forms. Some of that portrayal may take the form of questioning values and modes that are prevalent in society. The Supreme Court in S. Rangarajan versus P. Jagdivan Rao has held that films are the legitimate and important medium for the treatment of issues of general concern. It is open to a producer to project his own message, even if it is not approached of by others, and the state cannot prevent open discussion and open expression, however hateful it may be to the policies. The senior counsel for the petition has cited Raj Kapoor was Para 9 has been in this judgment very important.
I think where is that judgment of the Supreme Court which you just said or something?
In para 9 that has been quoted from that judgment.
No, it is
the legitimate and most important medium in which issues of general concern can be treated. The producer must project his own message, which the others may not approve of. Your Lordship may see para 9 of this Madras High Court judgment, wherein that para 40 has been quoted.
Yes, that is what I really wanted. That was a wonderful, the description has been given in that particular judgment. What are the
Para 9, your lordship may see where that para 40 of that judgment Ore has been quoted.
Isn't the terminal judgment your lordship will see?
Movie is the legitimate and the most important medium in which issues of general concern can be treated. The producer may project his own message, which the others may not approve of, but he has the right to think out and put the counter appeals to reason, which is part of democratic give and take, to which no one can complain. The state cannot prevent open discussion and open expression, however hateful to its policies. Now, this is a film which has been CBFC certified. Now, my lord, the jurisdiction today, my lord, my valid senior friend appears for SJTA.
No, not
Kindly,
for SJTA.
kindly
Not
see
for
the
SJTA,
jurisdiction of
but
SJTA.
SJTA
What is
is-
their concern? Their concern is confined to section 15 and 21 of the Act, to the affairs of the temple.
No, cannot be said that,
and my lord, no case is made out. In fact, I have not been served with a copy of that SJTA petition, but the PIL which has been filed, I have a call. I've been able to go through that. No issues have been made out that it hurts. It is opposed to so and so.
Oh, that is what I'm asking.
not
Where is a lucid and explicit pleading in this regard? I really wanted that.
And my lord, since 2024, 200 episodes
that
have been aired on the Pogo channel.
Well, Lord, that type
And it has become so popular that after season 1, season 2, season 3, and now season 4 is being aired.
These are not the that serial has nothing to do with this present case, my lord. Present case
That is the PIL petition. That is the PIL petition.
The PIL petition, I do not know what is.
May I submit my
That is on board.
Yes, tomorrow is Athatra. So many disputes are coming about the picture. Let me tough for this time being. About either nothing will fall. Nothing will fall if you will stop within it. Let the Athatra be completed.
How the central government can oppose that? Given the certificate.
Yes, I have the right to oppose. Because if you commit sentiment of the Odisha, people
Lordship wants, it can be exhibited today before your Lordship. Your Lordship may see if there is anything hurtful in that film.
Spend 1.5 hours with the Lordship.
Your Lordship may do it after court hours, but
There are a lot of things to do, sir. I think
no. Your Lordship may delegate it to one of the some members of the
forum is there, they have demonstrated the support. Gajapati is subjecting something.
Gajapati has not.
Yeah, hurry for coming. In Rath Yatra time.
Yeah, they
And then
agreed.
Bhada Yatra is complete.
They agreed that after division, they will again, after division, they will again split it. They agreed it, he agreed it. But unfortunately, without going for that, he's going for,
I'm handing over 2 copies of the synopsis of the entire movie. Your Lordship may see that. Along with the certificate. My God, my Lordship. Your Lordship, these are, my Lord, these are works of fiction, but they also carry a message. It's a perception of a person who has made the movie. And that is the freedom that is guaranteed to the under the Constitution to him.
no, that guarantee cannot be replaced in this manner.
And who is to decide, my Lord? CBFC. CBFC
CBFC acted, the CBFC action is totally, CBFC has not acted in accordance with the Cinematograph Act.
They have the authority to revoke it. They have the authority to
suspend body.
Objection
Who
can
is
be
the
raised.
expert body? The persons who are acquainted with the Lord Jagannath culture and Lord Jagannath.
My Lord, the film was certified in May 2026. We are today in July. Just on the eve of release, they choose to. And the intention, my Lord, is telltale.
When the teaser was released, naturally it was opposed, and after he was asked to screen the film, then after he screened the film, but it's an objection. Yes, I am conscious of that.
It was not released.
No, it was not released. It was only teaser was released.
It was simply exhibited in presence of very small section of the.
Small section of it.
And there, what he says is that certain changes has to be made. According to you, no changes have been made.
No changes have been made, and
You have not any changes, yes.
let him say that he has not agreed to it.
My Lord,
Let him not agree to it. So now, so let
no changes were ever suggested. No changes were suggested.
Of the Indian Express has indicated that.
Managing committee.
These are things that
Managing committee,
whatever is
the party managing committee can explain in
how
which
much
manner it is,
of
because
it can be taken cognizance of when the petition itself does not disclose. What are the objections we have?
the petition is the
petition itself does not disclose.
Petition is by the
It is just
outside.
the question that we are the authority. We want it. We don't want it. You will not do it.
Not authority.
That is the
involved
way which has been thrown around. And my Lord, their authorities are defined under the statute.
The authority, the question of authority, don't have authority. That is the reason.
And my Lord, they don't even come out.
Authority to stop the skinning. They doesn't have the authority to stop skinning.
My Lord, in May 2015, the certification was granted.
President petition will serve for lordship.
There are provisions under this Act. There are provisions under the Cinematograph Act which provide for suspension or revocation of the certificate which has been granted. No objection till date has seen the light of the day, pointing out that these are the reasons for which the certification should be cancelled or it should be revoked.
So, It was
And
expected,
just on the eve of release,
it was expected that they will, because had they not come with the printer, they expected that it will be released and they will certainly
because the appropriate authority, that is the CBFC, has seen it. Screening committee has seen it. They have certified the movie. They are the persons vested with the authority to do so.
My lord, may see.
The entire statute will otherwise go to
Cinematic
the
Act 1952, Section 5, Subclause E. That act provides, why I am taking time, what I am suggesting the same, my lord. The Section 5 is E, suspension and revocation of the certificate. Now they made a party, Rathayatra is for tomorrow, because the 5 grounds there is there. So in this regard, what I am submitting, nothing will fall after Bauda. Let it may be stayed. No action will be taken in this regard. Yes.
Conscious what you are talking about.
Section 5B, which manner certification has to be granted, that also has not been followed.
Section 5E. Section 5E. E by L.
Why not the central government take a decision?
That's why I'm telling. Let me start. Nothing will fall. After Bharwajatra, we will definitely take action if they are liable to continue. They continue. If they are petition which invoked,
till such day, the certification which has been granted under Section 5B, will it be rendered redundant?
Once allegation is coming, Jagannath culture is a very vast culture. Nobody can spread out that everything is there or any deviation or manipulation, whatever allegation is coming. Issue taken care of. Suppose wrongly write the certificate issue. It's fine. After that, some allegation is coming, it should be record to be examined.
And certificate will also see what they have followed.
Then what your central government is organizing?
Well, that's why I'm saying first time it is listed. First time it is listed, authorized for tomorrow. That's why I'm taking time. I am not saying that indefinitely Lordship will pass the order. Lordship will protect, pass in order. There's a completion of Rathayatra. Definitely in the meanwhile, I like the instruction to examine if they are found nothing is there. Then I separate this to tackle
Lordship, page 18. What is the basis of the certificate? Page 18, certificate I filed, page 18. What is the basis of the certificate, on which basis the certificate has been granted? Doesn't plot summary. Page 18, 1-8. Rooted in the belief, the colleague the story follows Aham, a fallen disciple who gains immense power and creates block obstructing the Aham. I do not know what the
Ego.
Ego is the name of the villain. That's the villain.
That's the villain.
That is the Aham is the villain in the movie. The ego is the villain in the movie.
And the evil. So actually,
and how the person,
the entire culture is based on Skanda Puran. There is no other, there is no more, like Raman, there are 3-4 Ramans are there. Mahabharata, 2-3 Ramans are Mahabharats are there. But here, the entire Jagannath culture is based on Skanda Puran. And it has been followed since last hundreds of years. Hundreds of the specific rituals are also specific. It has been already coded in the rituals are specifically coded and everything is coded. Not that they think about it and do it in their own way.
This is a fictional movie, my lord.
Fictional movie, but you cannot go beyond
the disclaimer certificate is there.
Disclaimer certificate will not help, my lord.
And my lord, there is no disclosure as to in what manner it militates against the scriptures or it hurts the sentiments of
we have given the
followers. Nothing is laid out and they want an injunction against me.
Yeah.
I have invested so much of money in this. Will they compensate me? In the event of their ultimate failure?
I am. It is true that in the objections which you have pleaded, this is not specific, but the gist is there. It's not specific. I guess I bow down people lordship that yes, the objections are not specific, but this gist is there. Opening narration introduces imaginary story of Lord Jagannath. The Lord Jagannath story is totally there in this Skanda Puran itself. That imaginary narration, and there is no childhood. Lord Jagannath didn't have any childhood in the Skanda Puran. Totally, it was a visitation that carpenter came, and that story everybody knows. Melod, I need not repeat the story. But the story. Then Melod, fictional childhood premature adventure of Lord Jagannath. But there is absolutely no. So it is totally neutral, and this animation picture will be seen by these small children also. But it will there in their mind that way, Lord Jagannath is like this, Lord Jagannath is like this. Then what is the purpose of history? That is the reason it was strongly objected, and those specific words have been stated. Those specific words have been stated.
Ganesha is appreciated.
Lord Ganesha
These are not.
Lord Ganesha is.
These that so far as the Lord is concerned, we have certain scriptures, we have certain way, we do drawings, we have the literatures, which really depicts the childhood of Lord Hanuman. He was child, what he did. He also heard the story that he jumped and wanted to eat up or hug the God's son, thinking that it is the truth. That is what the story of a childhood of our Lord Hanuman. Many stories are there. That is what we believe. As far as the Lord Ram is concerned, there is a depiction of the childhood. They were there in it. What it's saying is that as far as the Lord Jagannath is concerned, is Lord Vishkarma.
Lord Vishkarma.
He just created. So there is no story according to the childhood of a Lord Jagannath. Yes. This is what the fictions that you wanted to.
And all rituals are quoted by.
The fiction. It's quoted, but there are another aspect one has to see about. So that is what he really wanted. Don't consider as our final opinion. I'm just narrating what they are saying.
The issue is that they have had the occasion to see the movie. Petitioners, as far as my senior friends, clients are concerned, they had the occasion to see the movie. Having seen the movie, what is it in the movie which they find offensive?
Yes.
Which they find is opposed to public interest.
Only Gajapati had seen. Gajapati had seen.
It was screened for the entire. If they choose not to see and come to the court, it's even worse.
Members who
Committee members said some committee members. Which are the senders?
portion where they
wrong, or it's it is against the culture, or it is against the
objection was
it is not there.
And he had assured that yes, after deleting those objectionable scenes, he will screen it again and thereafter it will release.
In the
Gundicha.
Why is so famous?
It is a birthplace.
Was taken, what for?
Without
what HGT will do that we do not know, but the thing is that Pitson number one only a member of the committee because he is not the nothing left.
While going to Puri, there is a place by the name of Maloti Patpur.
Yes.
It is named after Maloti. And there is a story of, there is that. Lord Jagannath as a child. Lord Jagannath as a child had visited Malati. Lord Jagannath as a child. had visited- that is what.
The story is totally different.
My lord, neither have I read it, nor has my learned friend read it. These are stories, these are fables that has been handed over to us.
Your these the things you have borrowed from
No.
literature.
It's a work of fiction. That is the certification. It's a work of fiction. And my lords, every year during Rath Yatra, certain books are published. Anubhutire Sri Jagannath. Mo Anubhavare Sri Jagannath. These books are published and these books are released atop the Taladhwaja. That is the chariot of Lord Jagannath. And these are perceptions of various persons which are collated together and put across in the book. Now, in my perception of what Lord Jagannath is,
If I have got some,
may be different from the perception that the learned friend
I have got
has.
some benefit advice.
One very old one basically the
Yes.
from the feeling and the perception of another young case one. But the power first step was
Absolutely.
but once it is narratives are coming that come out and Lord Jagannath was born and how the Lord Jagannath is not about
It is not about that, my lord.
what he did, what he did not.
No, it is not that. It is not that, my lord. The entire literature. The entire literature is there before your lordship. The entire movie in the written form is there before your lordship. Your lordship may kindly see that. We are not claiming that this is Lord Jagannath's life.
I'm saying it should have fiction one having no connection or remotest connection with the reality. We understand. There are many pictures, movies, those are something more. But once it relates to some religious aspect, then we can understand.
It does not. But that is exactly why I wanted your lordship to see that. That literature which I have handed over, it does not. It is just the perception of year of the film, that how he perceives and what is his belief. May I read it out? And what can be culled out from this is Nam Jap, simplest form of devotion and complete surrender. This is what is culled out from that. It would rather than oppose any public opinion, it would be in the interest of a child would identify with this. A youngster would identify with this.
Had it been that simple form, it would have been different. But
It is an animated movie.
Not this, maybe, but that doesn't. Specifically, they have totally they have changed.
It appears to be very slow. That very strong transition. Which appears to be pure with the ideologies which everybody wants have gathered what with them. But there will be a picture of the whole. There will be a certain actually which may not be facilitating them.
Nothing.
And I think there cannot be a second outcome that with the help of a God or a God partner and overpower so nobody is
No, that is a totally different. That is a totally different issue. That is a totally different issue. Yes. That. But what about the rituals and what about the rituals and childhood? They made changes in rituals and.
They have shown certain rituals.
Yes. Yes. That
Nothing.
Yes.
Your Lordship,
and also the childhood, the total not there in the scripture. They are printed. The begin soul, complete devotion. That is a different issue totally. That is the reason why, my lord, what exactly the my lord, managing committee is a party to this in this application. They may come out with the case that is what they have seen and what they have not seen, what they have been. Because managing committee is also party in this case. Petition number 1 only is a member of the managing committee, but managing committee is party to this case. So, chief administration and the temple administration party to this case. But once it, why not make the position clear? What implication is that? If the release will be delayed by 7 days or 10 days, it will not cause any. But if it is released, then everything will go. If we succeed, then what will be there left after the film is released? That is what my answer is. Because of the central government has the power of review, there is the power of appeal, everything is there. These things can be there, but they need some time. Some breathing space is to be required to avail all these provisions or opportunities.
Certificate, my lords, under the Act is issued only after they examine the movie.
Yeah,
the competent authority sees the exhibition of the movie and
not done it.
issues the certificate. And it is a U certificate which has been issued for this movie.
Out of a 20 application at 27 out of
Not only in Hindi, it also been certified in Telugu and Odia.
CBSE should have taken request to the experts. That is their provision in the rule 23(3).
further comp exam.
Yes, ma'am. And Rule 26 is very clear that it is the regional officer to invite the language, subject expert in the field before considering the appropriate certification. And also I have categorically said that 5.2 is 5B2 is also specifically violated. That also I have taken.
But it's just one paragraph of that Oru judgment.
Yes. The certificate
now or
5B has not been complied with. And also, though I have not stated in the procedure, 23 also has not been complied with. Section 5B of the cinematographer. It provides special that the subject experts has to be there in the committee. First of all, you will really see in section 4, section 5, please. Cinematography time.
Seems those ingredients.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes. That's all?
Yes.
Yes.
A few points, Your Lordship. First, the series, Jai Jagannath series has been there in the TV channel for the last 3 years and more than 2 years, and it has already crossed 3 seasons. It's so popular that fourth season is now going on. And people have loved it, they have appreciated the show. And this film is really an extension of that series. As far as Jagannath culture is concerned, it is not only based on scriptures alone, there are also a folklores which are attached to it. Devotees like Melody, Dasya Bauri, Salavego, they are not part of any scriptures, but their association with Lord Jagannath is equally celebrated across the Raman.
What is the guideline which is prevalent now? 1983 guideline is still prevalent or?
2023 new rule has come.
CBSE.
New rule that 83 rule has been given.
Under section 8 of the act?
Yes.
This is notified on the 15th of March 2024.
The new books.
No, I am talking about the guidelines.
Guidelines, it is good 26 of the guidelines as well.
Rule 20, one, it says that on application, regional officer shall appoint an examining committee to examine the film. The examination shall be at the cost of the applicant on such days, at such place, such time as the regional officer may. And regional officer's certification is there on the certificate. Bunch of papers which I have given, madam, that contains the CBFC certificate. Your Lordships will find the group of persons who have, and the regional officer CBFC has signed the certificate.
Okay, therefore, we wrote 25.
Revising company.
Yes.
Yes, Manoj. So, submitting, trying to say to the people is a simple message of simple form of devotion, the importance of Namja, and complete surrender to the Lord my Lord. These are messages through which a child can identify with Lord Jagannath and form some kind of a devotion. Now, let's if scriptures are given to a child, there's hardly anyone amongst us who are very familiar with scriptures. So, to leave alone a child, my lords. And in the film, it's been wrongly depicted that Lord Jagannath has been shown as a child. It's only we are portraying him as Lord Jagannath. And today the situation is that tickets have already been booked. People have already booked their shows. Any impediment to the screening of the movie at this stage would directly impact the livelihood of many persons who are involved in the movie, and it would cause substantial monetary loss to the producers. So that's one paragraph which I need to just place before your lordship from that Korea judgment. Para 42 of that judgment, your lordship have seen that. Your lordship just sees para 42. May I read out, my lords?
Yes.
Just one paragraph will read out from the judgment, which your lordship was referring to that table judgment. Para 42 of that judgment.
Alexander McLeod.
No, this the problem of defining area of freedom of expression. The problem of defining the area of
Paragraph 45 of the SCC. You are reading from where?
Manupat.
That is the whole trouble.
May I read out, Mr. The problem of defining the area of freedom of expression when it appears to conflict with the
I have already read that. public danger, social interests, public interests. One has to.
Yes.
One is hypersensitive. That does not mean that it will go.
And here are petitioners, my lords, who have not even though they had the occasion to see the movie, you see, because it was screened specifically for them. A statement is now made before your lordship with reference to the trailer, not the movie. So even being a member of SGTA, if he has not bothered to see the movie, I don't think it is open for him to criticize or say anything about the movie at this stage. And no grounds have been made out by which it can be shown that public.
Why you are in hurry?
I am in a hurry because, my lords, I have gone into the process of screening the movie. I've already handed it over to the distributors. The distributors have already given it to the screens. The screens have given
Nowadays that system has gone.
These
are the archaic notion of movie.
Book My Show has already started taking in.
These are all online. These are exhibited from a remote place.
Remote place. They have
online.
This is
or internet.
This is a theatrical release. That what your lordship was talking.
You are talking about where all these the big the negatives they used to be sent to each of the distributors and all. Nowadays those era has gone. Distributorship has now been completely.
But I have to give a distribution right to a distributor. The distributor again books movie theaters. The movie theaters having booked, they have started taking on bookings. Your lordship knows there is a site by the name of Book My Show. The Book My Show has already taken in bookings for from customers. Now, if I were to halt it, if there were any impediment to screening of the movie at this stage, it would inflict a heavy loss upon me. And more particularly in a case where nothing has been shown to your lordship that this part of the movie is offensive, this part is opposed to scriptures, this part is against public policy. Nothing of that sort has been put forth before your lordship. It is just the imagination of the petitioner.
Not imagination. You have categorically stated so. No,
and having had the opportunity of seeing the movie, he did not choose to see it.
And that is the reason why you agreed to delete the scenes before the Garbhati, and without waiting for it, now we are releasing it.
That's a statement which is not based on any record.
And the movie works, they can wait, they can see the film later on also. Today is not there, tomorrow they will see. If they
rise a bit early on that.
But if it is released, otherwise the
Possible. Good, it will take near about 45 minutes to dictate.
And the clip that my honorary friend has seen, that's a 2-minute clip. That's the trailer. If the lordship wants, we can get also.
These are nowadays called the teasers.
Yes, it's a 2-minute teaser. So your lordship
trailer
can see that. That is available right here. We can show it.
It's in the exports.
Yes, it's called it is.
The lordship want to see that we have it.
We are not historian. We are not a.
None of us are, my lords.
Actually, none of us are. What I was proposing that
we are talking about scriptures.
May kindly review it
Anyhow,
as it is open consonance with innovative provisions of Sonora Act. The expert producers should see it. Thereafter, if they find it to be all right, then
we talk about
that
Purana and
that is my last submission.
scriptures. I don't think any one of us are familiar with it.
This call.
So submission item number 2, weekly list.
One more thing, my lord, it was also, besides the SJTA, it was also screened before professors, other persons who have highly appreciated it. That.
Controversy is coming, it will not be sorry. My submission will be this. Section 30 is very clear.
Item number
62 make case of 64 specifically is to who only
2 minutes or 2 minutes.
Which one? What,
Yes.
everything sorted out? Tell me,
Yes,
or a
yes,
hearing
my-
has to be
yes.
done?
Yes, my lord, your lordship. Last occasion, I have
Sorted out?
sorted. Your lordship only wanted to do my second.
only 1 minute.
Only.
He said that it is only 1 minute submission for me. I
No,
said,
no,
"Fine."
if it is to be decided, then we'll have to decide.
It has to be heard.
If it is to be heard, if everything has been sorted out in an amicable way, then tell me.
Sort of second thought only, because only I want, really I am not against the system. Because I felt something has happened, no? So I don't want to proceed more. Because if
That is what.
My lord.
No, he's saying so. He's not saying.
It is.
Whether you would like to.
So only I have decided only because this should not be proceeded.
Now, kindly visualize the Supreme Court has also now changed the entire thing.
A change means that is not applicable because it is a
No,
19 rule.
I understand. That's why I'm saying your demands may be genuine. We don't say on that. But now there has been a change. Absolutely, the old system has now been restored.
Now change.
So now, no problem. No problem.
I will only.
No problem.
Only I solicit your lordship's few word. If you will blessing for me, nothing. And I will not proceed one. Only
What?
I am giving blessing memo. Only few words, your lordship, that may be blessing for me.
Yes. Give it.
Yeah. I have handwritten.
We'll pass the order. Don't worry.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
Item number 2, WPC 5775 of 2026.
So this is a PA, you not say. Concerning.
what about why you are referring a Badwa Mukti Morcha?
Please, not back into surprise, not the actual background of the case, not say.
No, what is your demands?
Series of prayer has been.
All weather 12-feet concrete road with a retention wall.
Is lots of what happened. This is the revenue village, lots of situated in the district of Kendra Pradesh.
So there is already a disaster management department. They will evaluate the things. What is required at the time of any disaster, the natural calamities if it comes. So I think they are the best persons.
I bow down to that because lots of my only grievance.
You wanted the wall should be constructed,
No,
but if it is not visible,
nothing of that sort.
the scientists, they do not say that it will help, then why?
Nothing of that sort. Lordship, only the basic facilities we want. Lordship, there are 650 inhabitants in the village. Lordship, what has happened for last several decades, they have been deprived of this basic facility. What are those facilities I am asking for? Lordship, is kindly for you. Lordship, the first one is the road. Lordship, there is no road to the village at all.
The second.
As a result of that, now last week I visited.
I understand. Then
your lordship, there is no Anganwadi center, there is no electricity. All the people are living in the thatched houses. No ROR has been issued in terms of forest dwellers rights act because all of them are tribal people, your lordship.
correct. And
All of them are tribal people.
no, I understand. Yes.
Lordship. So, your lordship, these are the series of relief they are seeking before your lordship. And the petitioner, your lordship, most importantly, the petitioner is the highest qualified person in the village with matriculation certificate. And your lordship, due to absence of this road, what has happened last week? I visited the village.
Any school?
School is not there, and since there is no road, the village becomes virtually cut off from the rest of the world for this monsoon month. Your lordship, 4 months nobody can even reach the village, much less a vehicle. What happened? A 10-year-old drowned in the nearby river. The village is surrounded by the river on 3 sides, crocodile infested river. The boy was bathing in the village and unfortunately drowned. He was to be removed to the nearby this community health center, CHC. Ambulance was called for. Ambulance could not reach the village until he was to be transferred in a cradle with 2 bamboos and 1 sadi is to be tied to bamboos. And as a result, he was declared broad dead. at the hospital. This is only one instance, Lordship, and several such instances your Lordship would find from the petition. I have annexed all these paper
Yes,
cuttings.
what you say, these are the very, the noble cause. You can't, they are all your citizens of the state. They are entitled, 650 dwellers. If they are cut off from the rest of the world, then why not the roads? Now, medical facilities, there should be, I do not say that everywhere you should keep it, but in a nearby place, and accessibility must be ensured. How can you do it in this way? And there will be a primary, sub-primary health center must also be installed in every village.
But that is of no use due to absence of road, your Lordship. 4 months, nobody can even work on that road.
That is what they have to find out, that how either a bridge is to be created or what. The road, if it is the road submerged into the water, what is the utility of the road?
This is a body road, your Lordship.
No. Even then, it's a metallic road. Suppose it is a metallic road, but it's submerged during the monsoon. Then
No use.
no use.
No use.
It is Lunimatia.
Please, Lordship.
Lunimatia.
Please, Lordship. That is
What are you doing? What are you doing? There should be something. These are the very genuine grievance. And he says that he is the only educated person in the tribal, and that too matriculation.
And this
Can you imagine?
This block is very renowned block, Mahakalpada.
Very backward also.
Very renowned and very
Backward
What is the means of your survival?
Means of survival is fishing in the nearby river, your Lordship. That's all.
In a country boat.
Not
In a country boat.
They do some bait and they
But it is a crocodile prone
that's
river.
the risk they run, your Lordship. That's the risk they run. And only one page I would.
There is no farming.
Farming, your Lordship, what has happened in terms of this Forest Dwellers Act, the government promised that we will settle some lands in your name.
No, I know. They are under.
persons.
Yes.
4 persons have been given land without any demarcation. They are cultivating this forest land, cultivating small patches of land, and their house will be barely 1.5 feet height from the land, your Lordship. That's the river bank. And they have to use that harvested, your Lordship, stray in order to prepare the thatcher houses. So only one page, your Lordship, would see 24 of my petition, your Lordship. That's the plight of a petitioner, your Lordship. 24 and 4.
No, I understand. This is what a child you say that they have the years carried. These are all sentimental aspect you wanted to highlight, but anyhow, you are raising a very larger issue. Sir, you are committed. You can't spare somebody like this. Give a affidavit within 2 weeks. Affidavit, not counter affidavit. Affidavit. Yes.
Only request I had during this monsoon season, but they are completely dependent on the river.
We'll see to it. Don't
Only
worry.
one small request that a small embankment should be created. I mean, this fence should be created so that they can access to the river. Because in the absence of that fence,
Let them come.
Please,
Please. You have been suffering for a long. Let us see the final if result can come.
I'm very grateful.
Item number 3.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, a rice mill is constructed on the lands of the petitioners. Lordship, may kindly tell us.
How a PIL lies?
Lordship,
It's a personal interest. How the PIL lies?
Lordship, the person who is the petitioner here has no personal interest in the land.
Why? Consent to operate and all, everything. Why you wanted to quash it? Is there somebody, then if you want to quash it, then you have to go in a regular writ, not the PIL.
Lordship, that is built on a petroleum pipeline. We should not have been allowed.
I understand. Then your grievance is then you go, because the authority have acted within the presence of law. If their action is found to be something wrong, they cannot do it, then you go and challenge that. But the PIL,
The villages who do not have.
That does not mean if you are a part of the village, a villager, that does not mean it becomes a public interest litigation. If you raise that illegal mining is going on, I understand, but there is already a consent to operate. That means the mining is done according to the license which is granted to him. Your contention is no license could be granted. That is, then go and challenge the authorities' action in a regular writ proceedings.
Notice में currently grants me liberty.
That is always there.
Now, so similar persons have already challenged that in the single bench, honorable single bench.
That is why. Then why are you not approaching the single bench? Why you are jumping the forum?
This petition was filed earlier. That's
No. We are relegating. Can you give me a number?
Yes, sir. 8978 WPC 8978.
Yes.
Notice I have the order.
Is pending?
It's pending.
D'accord. unnecessarily why again he will spend money. That's true. That's why go there. Yes. Yes.
My lord, on Exxon Ispar, opposite part number 7, has sought permission from the state to have its second unit in Jharsuguda, that is in Kontapalli area of Jharsuguda, my lord. Near with Jharsuguda. There are already 25 steel plants existing in that area. Now, original, my lord, they are operating on the phase 1, 348.64 acres, way back in 2006. Now their application is for 2,500 acres, which the government has already allotted, my lord. And out of the 9 villages are affected. And that first spark plant is situated 8 kilometers from the proposed plant. So I am concerned with my village, my lord, Honsomura Kontapalli, of which 502 acres is supposed to be acquired by law. Now, my problem is, your lordship, most of us are agriculturists, and these are all irrigated land.
But now under the 2013 Act, they cannot.
It's not the question of compensation, my lord.
No. 2013 Act does not talk about compensation. It has repealed Act 1 of 1894.
Yes, your lordship.
The power to acquire has now been diluted. Now they have to negotiate. If the villagers they agree on negotiation, then what is the difficulty? They can't take it by force.
Already acquisition notice is there since 2021.
I do not know under what provision.
And the EPCOL has recommended. Yes, EPCOL has already consulted also.
I think the spirit of 2013 Act is different.
I am not opposing the unit, my lord. I am opposing acquisition of my property, my village.
No. That is if it is a acquisition proceeding according to the Act, then you'll have to challenge it, not a PIL. In Act 1 of 1894, it is the Section 4 notification they have to make first. Section 6 declaration have to be made. And thereafter, the collector will assess the compensation and the award may be passed.
We are not challenging acquisition of the entire project, my lord. We are concerned with my.
That means you are really challenging the acquisition proceeding partially.
Partially.
How can you?
I am
in a public interest litigation.
I am on another topic, my lord. Annexure 3, your lordship may look at. The entire process is in violation of the procedures laid down by the sanctioning authority as well as the GAIR and, my lord, the Ministry of Environment, my lord.
This is
2-3 sentences I will show, your lordship.
No, it has not. First thing is the acquisition. The moment the property is acquired, then the question of the pollution, question of all those things will arise later on when the construction would commence. It is now at the nebulous stage of an acquisition.
My lord, the compliance, environmental compliance is already there. They have
No, for acquisition, there is no question of environmental compliance.
Allotment is already there, my lord.
You are saying that you are still holding the land. Your land is getting affected by virtue of acquisition. Then how can they say the allotment has already been made?
No, lordship, this is the compliance. I'm placing the relevant page of the compliance, my lord.
Are you talking about this Section 4 exercise? The social impact assessment?
Yes, my lord. That is there, environmental impact assessment and environmental management plan of expansion of integrated steel plant. This is what compliance is. Requirement is, my lord, at annexure 3, page 38.
So they have issued a notice under Section 11th? But you'll have to go for a writ. How can you come for a public interest litigation? You are challenging an action of the government being contrary to this particular the provision of the act. You'll have to go and get it quashed there. Because the question of public purpose will arise. And you know, so far as the public purpose is concerned, there is a very limited scope.
Yes. Can you see the prayer itself? Prayer itself, answer as to why the environment clearance dated so and so, bearing letter to so and so, issued by the Minister of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. So far as it relates to cluster, two sites situated at revenue village 1 to measuring area shall not be quashed.
That is my view.
Then you can go a regular writ for that. You can go for a regular writ, not the public interest litigation. The same order is there. The instant the
After a week or 2 weeks.
let it be first assigned and then it will be listed immediately.
This is the new pool and inhabitants of Sultanpur under both.
Why you are so much against the monkeys?
Livelihood is adversely affected. A group of monkeys are coming, swallowing, spoiling their food grains, and also force and entering into their houses. They have agitated severally from the bottom to top in the district administration. They are not giving any protection. There are so many
To evict the opposition of 5.
Is a why you are not there is a gochar land. We know that we have been passing several orders.
Case has been issued, we have been issued with the opposite party number 5.
Okay.
So what happened is he came to this honorable court, and this honorable court directed him to go for a statutory appeal for the sub-collector. Now recently in the month of May, that appeal has been disposed of. The sub-collector directed the processor to give him an opportunity of hearing and then finalize the appeal. So he had been given notice to come yesterday on 14th, but there was incessant rain, he could not come, he requested for another date, next date is 17th, so day after tomorrow.
Kind of class, page 48.
Yes.
He has taken his steps. It is not. Can he take the law in his own hand? He has to follow the law. So he has followed the law. That he has done.
Dismissed, my lord, in 2016.
But now he says that the sub-collector has reverted back the matter to a tehsildar. After giving an opportunity of hearing you pass, that means that it was done ex parte, everything. So let him, and 17th is not far off, day after tomorrow.
Yes.
Just recording it.
My lord, I have the annexed order, my lord.
Next.
Item number 7.
Not there, madam. That is wrong allotment of the project work, madam. Allotment of project work with head answer one, madam. That is the, I should not follow the video, has not followed the resolution, right? Annex 2, madam. The Jairampur Gram Panchayat constitutes is 6 villages. That allotment work was just 3 months allotted sanction the ground because of the ground, because of the ODM. That is the 7 work has been sanctioned.
I can't read each of it.
There's 11 minutes there, man.
I could not make head and tail from the prayer. What do you want to say? Direct the OP number 2-3, modify and change the present wrong allotment of what project. I do not know why.
Project work is done. The man grievance is pending before the collector, my lord. That is the wrong allotment of the project work, my lord. That is the that scheme was because of the ground, because of the Odisha. That scheme has been sanctioned to the Gram Panchayat, my lord. That
I could not understand what she says. They couldn't take any assumption. What is this?
Gram. That is the Gram Panchayat of Jairampur Gram Panchayat and consists of 6 villages. The allotment, the development work has been sanctioned through block, my lord. That project work has come sanctioned in 6 work, my lord. That
you wanted equal distribution of work to all the
6 villages.
Villages.
Sanction was made.
It depends. It may be a geographical the size, the inhabitants, the pollution. The population. It all depends. If a particular gram or a village has more than 500 people living there, and your village has only 50 people, equal distribution. There should be a pro rata basis. This has to be done.
Our village has consisted 15 wards, my lord. That
I'm not concerned. You say equal distribution to all 6. How can it be? It depends upon the various factors.
yes, that is our village is Jairampur village, my lord. That one GP, my lord. Consists of 6 villages. That is the Tengramer.
Madam, you wanted an equal distribution of money in all the 6 villages. Means every village will receive the same amount.
Right.
Is it correct? It may be a 6 village, but one village has a less population, one village has a more population, one village has a more geographical area, one village has a small geographical area. How can an equal distribution be done?
Less developed area. Less developed area will go.
No. It all depends. Various factors are there. It can't be done in this way. Take an instruction and come after 3 weeks. We'll see to it.
Item number 8.
Yeah, you also coming.
Public roads And that too, main roads leading to the hospital.
I heard differently. I heard that the Baleshwar is diminishing.
The roads
is disappearing.
Your Lordship sees page 87. Page 87, onwards, 87 to 91, annexure 9. I have enclosed the photographs which shows that the entire footpath has been taken over by stalls. People have to walk on the roads, and this has been taken at an off-peak hour. These photographs have been taken at an off-peak hour. During the peak hours, there's hardly any space even for an ambulance to move. Katak, my lord, is being monitored. That's being saved because it's being monitored by. Yes, till High Court Square. There is some semblance of order, my lords. Yeah, because the bench.
What is this? How can you allow the permanent structure to come on the footpath? I can understand if somebody is hawking on a footpath for a limited period or temporarily and then removing it. I can understand. But footpath is meant for the pedestrian. How can you?
The fundamental right is.
I know. That's why I'm saying.
We have been circulated. No, recently, Honorable Supreme Court has given guidelines for that it is pedestrian.
Yes, madam. That
So have the right to.
Money
is a fundamental right.
India's versus Ayappan.
Mr. Rath appears for Baleshwar municipality.
Service municipality. Come after 2 weeks.
Next, item 9.
The hydropower project, this is interstate project of Andhra Pradesh and Odisha. The place is situated in the border state of Odisha, that is Koraput, Maximum Hydropower Electricity Project. It started on 10th of January 1945 by an agreement with the state of Odisha with state of Madras. By that time, Andhra Pradesh was not there, the distant state of Madras. Subsequently, still it is continuing, and latest on 10th October 2020, there is an agreement in between two states. That is at page 13. There, they have stipulated certain things. They say that for smooth functioning administrative, finance, everything, a administrative committee has to be constituted. Page 35 clause 20. And second, since both states are enjoying the energy, everything, it has to be shared on 50-50 basis now. That is clause 19. The only grievance of the petitioners are that they belong to the project area. They belong to the project area. These people. They are limited grievance in that late clause 19 and 20 be implemented. For last 6 years, it has not been there. And post filing of the case.
What implemented?
The clause 19, they say that all those energy, staff pattern, everything has to be distributed on 50-50 basis in between two states. And the second one is important, that the administrative committee has to be constituted which has to be looked upon to the financial part, to the administrative part, everything. Clause 19 and 20. These things need to be implemented in the larger interest of the state. That is what the sum and substance. Now, what happened because of large number of vacancies in this project? Now, here after filing this case, now this has fire broke out in the project area, and all these things happening now. And southern part of Odisha totally depend upon this project for their consumption of electricity. The last paragraph of this feature, they say operational mishap at the aging facility. The Maximum Hydropower project is a vital 120 kW interstate joint venture operated between the government of Andhra Pradesh and Odisha on the Maximum River near the Duduma Falls. The electricity generation, there is a crucial power source for several regions.
Yes, madam, what do you have to say?
You have.
It is an agreement. He wanted the implementation of the agreement between two states.
Madam, OHPC is your creation, but you have entered into agreement with that state, both government. So government has to take a decision why they are not implementing their own agreement. That is what he is flagging.
The question has been raised in the floor of the assembly also. Annex 3, the question was raised. And some queries are made, but nobody knows what answer they have given. This question, it is known to the, it is very much within the knowledge of the state government.
Take instruction. Notice. Affidavit, both will give an affidavit within 5 weeks.
Opposite but
Notice
number
you
two and,
deposit requisites.
three.
Deposit the requisites or put in the requisites by 17th.
Yes.
Andhra Pradesh was
2 to 5.
Which one?
Andhra Pradesh they don't issue
Notice
notice.
2 to 5.
Opposite but number 4.
Item number 10.
Because they are a part of the
agreement.
Item number 10.
Outsting because of is running over government land. Outsting because of is running over government land. That is against the law.
Ousting? What?
Liquor shop. Liquor shop.
Liquor shop. Ousting?
Liquor shop.
I have not understood what she says. Ousting liquor shop.
It is. What do you want?
Running over a government land. That is
That is God. Running
Out is still.
Out still. Out still liquor.
Since when?
Since when, madam, after filing of the read, I have got the documents which shows that on 29 May 2025, the Tahsildar executed a lease deed over the site plot with.
How can it be? If it is if it is prohibited under Rule 23(7), Rekito, excise rules.
Madam, the Odisha Excise Rule 2017. Rule 23 clause 7, man. Under no circumstances, license shall be allowed to operate country liquor, IMFL, pure spirit, dog, or any intoxication on government land. Under Rule 23 clause 7. It is
Yes, how can it be done?
27.
Where is the document that it is a government land? What handover? Where is the ROR?
Annexer 1. Annexer 1. That is Rakshit.
It is also 14 months.
That is?
Rakshit.
Rakshit means?
Rakshit means this is reserve. Reserve means government.
And another documents.
Does it mean a government land?
Subsequently.
Rakshit?
Rakshit Khata. That is Rakshit Khata. The next page, it is all almost all at Gochar. From here to these are all Gochar lines. And this is Adi. Adi means Bandh.
Bandh.
I think.
But Bandh is.
Adi ta kaun? Adi ta kaun? Adi.
Page 13.
गोचर बुझा पड़ला आडी टा कोन
Page 13.
बंधन
Adi means boundary.
No, I understand Bandh. These are some elevated land separating two lands. This is what?
different. Bandha of the pole, Kota is also.
These three plots are ADI. Bandha ADI. This is sub item. That is Bandha ADI. These are all gochar.
He is concerned with which plot?
At least 14, lot number 632 is Ambo Bogayatana. 14, at least 14.
Page 14.
Lot number 632.
632. Amba Bogayat means Amba Bagicha.
632.
Aam ka bagicha.
No, so that is a private land.
Amba Bagicha no, government land is also there. No, city is
So that is confusion. It may be a private land.
under Rakshit Khata. If ତା ଅଣ୍ଡର ଅଛି ଆମ୍ବ ବଗାୟତ। ସେ ଆମ୍ବ ବଗାୟତରେ ଆଉଟ ଷ୍ଟିଲ୍ ଲିକର କେମିତି ହବ?
That is also not used for preparation.
Because in that remark column, you will find that is detailed in the ODM mirror. OEA case number 1/57 Kharas Khata. What is that full state abolition case mirror? Just take off that.
But here, the Tahsildar the list is,
ଓଇଏରେ ଦାଖଲ ଖାରଜ କରିଛନ୍ତି ପରା।
but on 29th May 25, if this deed is executed, the first party is the government, Tahsildar is the first party, and second is the Nalini Kanta Mohanty over the same plot. It established that the same plot is.
Madam, please try to understand. We are trying to understand that whether this kind of a land comes within the purview of a government land. Still, we are grappling with the situation whether it comes within the government land. You are referring 23(7), which talks about a government land. So that is what we say. It says that I think it was a mango orchard,
Mango grove.
That's true.
So, no. Another catch is there. In the remarks column,
it says some state.
State has allotted. That is. That case is filed so that land can be allotted to some private person.
Okay.
OEA, Estate Abolition Act.
So what is the outcome of that land? The proceeding. It has already been given. The ROR may not have been corrected. But if it is there,
out of the large chunk of land, some plot might have been given to some private. So it ought to have been given to.
So you bring that fact. This what is the fate of this proceeding?
ଏଇ ଖାତାରୁ ନେଇକରି ପ୍ରାଇଭେଟ ଖାତାକୁ ନେଇଥିବେ। ଆପଣ ରିମାର୍ସ କଲମ ଦେଖୁନାହାନ୍ତି? ରିମାର୍ସ କଲମ ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ ROR ରେ 632 against OEA case number ଖାରଜ ଖାତା number 437 को निया है सेपट को एटू काटिके सेपट को निया है। So it is no more in the government khata. It has been allotted to some other person.
If it is so, madam.
If it is so nahi, it is so. नहले खारज खाता केमती आसीबो? तहसील जाइछन देखछन।
She is trying to impress actually that once the lease deed is executed by Tehsildar, then it must be a government land. This is what she wanted to say.
Bogayat, this one is also Bogayat. Area is also same. That is why I'm talking so.
But the ROR will speak of.
Sir, रक्षित खातारू से पैचटा काटिकरी से प्राइवेट इंडिविजुअल को जाइथिबो ओए केस नंबर हेकरी खारज आ गोटे खाता नंबर लिखा हिची 437 को जाइछि से okay
So Rokit is the
reserve,
the khata where all the government lands are recorded. I'm just asking, what is the land pattern here?
Sir, ରକ୍ଷିତ ଖାତାରେ ସେଟା ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଖାତା କି ନୁହଁ ସେଟା ପଚାରୁଛନ୍ତି.
Means it has to be within Rakshit. Okay. Because in other state, it is the Khatiyar number 1 is all the land, government lands are recorded there. Once it is Khatiyar number 2, then it becomes a private land. Everywhere, Khatiyar number 1 is the main. All government lands are recorded in Khatiyar 1.
Here, Odisha Sarkar Khewat number 1.
That is the government land, and Khewat number 2 is always recorded in the name of Lord Jagannath.
It has many plots. Out of them, that 632
Anyhow,
has been.
yes, take instructions and come back after 3 weeks.
Item number 11.
Next 3, notification dated 2/2/2026 under challenge. Additional belongs to the Lanjigarh in the district of Kalandri. It belongs to the Lanjigarh area, belongs to the Adivasi and scheduled caste, scheduled tribe people. Now all our tribal peoples are there. In Annexure 1, on 27/7/2022, government notified that there could be a sub-registrar officer Lanjigarh. Then again, as per Annexure 2,
Kolahandira ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆଦିବାସୀ ଏରିଆ.
Lanjigarh pura tribal area, total Adivasi. And I am telling you notification. On 27/7/2022, government notified that there will be a sub-registrar officer Lanjigarh. And thereafter, as per Annexure 2, on 21/1/2026 also, they notified that there will be a sub-registrar officer Lanjigarh. But all of a sudden, in a week thereafter, they notified that no, there will not be the sub-registrar office at Lanjigarh. That office will be at Vishnunathpur. But most of the revenue area comes from the Lanjigarh. And to that effect, we also filed a representation on 5/2/2026 to the OP number 4 that even if twice the government notified that sub-registrar office will be opened at Lanjigarh, and all of a sudden, within 7 days, they notified that no, that sub-registrar office will be opened at Vishnunathpur, not at Lanjigarh.
Where is the law which says that you can object for opening of whatever the where is which law permits you to interfere in that?
The Lanjigarh, the most of the revenue district comes under Lanjigarh.
Maybe it's a government policy whether to do it or not to do it. I'm just simply asking you, where is your legally enforceable right? Where is your constitutional right which permits you to invoke it?
Why is the government notified?
Maybe can the government not change the policy? A policy was taken, now the government want to change the policy. A decision was taken, the government want to reform or retake or revisit the decision. Can do it. Where is the difficulty? I'm just asking you, show me a legally enforceable right, show me your constitutional right in this regard. We are with you.
But I pray, madam.
With you.
Why can government notify it? And all of a sudden,
can they not withdraw that notification? If they have a power to issue notification, they have a power to withdraw. Both inbuilt in them. They issued a fresh one.
And my representation can be disposed of. Annexure 5 is pending your OP number 4.
You have chosen a bad bench for that. I'm totally against the representation theory.
Because
show me your legally enforceable right. I'm with you. Again, I'm saying I am with you. I will pass it. But you'll have to show your legally enforceable right or your constitutional right is being infringed.
My prayer is the only prayer before the Lordship, the Annexure 1 and 2. And then
they can. It is not that once a notification is issued, the government is absolutely prevented from withdrawing that notification or issuing a further clarificatory notification or changing the decision. No, that cannot. Otherwise, the administration cannot run.
Oh, my Annexure 5 pending. It can be considered by the number 4 as per the law.
It has been functioning from
The implementation to the open number 4 matter. All are belong to Adivasi and tribal area, that is the region. The government want to open the sub-registrar office at Lanjigarh. Next 5, can you see one?
No, that is the policy decision. You know the interference of the court in a policy matters. Very limited.
My representation you consider as per the law. I will certify, I will verify whether the in a very
There is no
short
provision.
period
There is no provision in this.
that after twice the government notify, then within a week they recall.
They can. They have said that we wanted a clarification.
I will examine on that point.
No, there's nothing.
I will.
No.
A short date can.
Sometimes I know.
But
Come with a better case tomorrow.
that is no.
There's a better case tomorrow.
2 to 3
It's not a
even representation matter. That there should be
a repetition in the nature of a come up with the case.
They consider for the circuit
No,
once in a week or
no.
fortnight.
It's up to them.
Item 12, sir.
May I please, my lord? My lord, when it came to the notice of the petitioner that the constables as well as the officers of Orissa police are doing due to suicide.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am. Recent past also 7 days before one IAC died, AD officer died due to suicide, ma'am. So, my lord, my lord, after doing some research, my lord, the petitioner made a representation to
How can you, have you investigated and the cause of such suicide has been ascertained by you?
In earlier occasion, my lord.
I'm asking, there may be a multiple factors which may not be related to the official duty.
Petitioners are before your lordship for non-completion of the bridge, which started in the year 2019 and for which about 4,000 people of 3 villages are cut off from the mainland during the rainy season.
They are not constructing
They have constructed halfway.
and then stopped or continuing.
It is stopped.
What happened, sir? Why you have stopped?
Not blackmail or not relating to the construction of these. I don't know.
No, it is in relation to this.
No, I can.
You are talking about HL bridge over the river Kani.
Kani.
That is what is there.
But the people are suffering, my lord, because
What can we then go and get the interim order passed by the court vacated?
we are not parties.
So what
Because
can
that
be
may
done?
My lord, may I suggest one thing?
Yes. Where is the interim order? Can you show me? No, give me one copy.
This man was discussed recently also. I think I was at people in that category. The last agreement, let's see, directed of the whether amicable solution between both the parties, the possible or not there. The last occasion, we instructed that department has decided not to go for any amicable solution, because that is against the PWD laws again. And it is to actually 17th because it is to 17th for the 17th of February.
Miller, may I suggest your lordship may call this matter along with that because we are.
Not, I understand, but this is the restraint order passed by the court in 2025.
Miller, 2025, but the person, those for whom.
Can a coordinate bench defy the order of the another coordinate bench? Or pass an order which is direct in contempt with the other?
It cannot be.
It has to be listed when it is directed to be listed. 24.
Let it be listed on that.
But not together, separately.
Oblates.
24. Please call the next.
Item number 15.
Okay, I will rise at 4:05.
May I please your words?
Or after 16.
Ma'am.
Will yes.
May I please
15.
Here your lordship, the petitioner of the villagers of the Tandili village, your lordship.
Restraining shall not be
My dear, here your lordship kindly read the answer.
to construct a RMC building.
Yes, your lord. At non-approved area.
Not a approved site.
Yes, your lord.
What is it?
My lord, an excellent one. At page 16, your lordship. The opposite party number 3 specifically asked to alienation of land.
Whatever, Tahsildar was approached by the sub-collector Jaipur chairperson of RMC Jaipur.
My lord. And
the village Chandili was recognized and serial number 14, your lordship, to build RMC building, serial number 14, my lord.
Yes.
Next page 70.
Yes.
Here, your lordship, beside, despite the order, the opposite party number 5, who was engaged as the contractor, now the RMC building is going on in the separate another village, your lordship, that is at Piplahandi, village Piplahandi. That is not the approved area, your lordship. And for the reason, the petitioners, along with the in the mass, your lordship, they have been to the opposite party number 2, 3, and 4 also, and submitted the grievance not to construct at the non-appropriate area. But thereafter, my lord, they all the villagers, along with some persons, had been to the office of the collector, your lordship, Koraput. They also submitted their grievance. My lord, the grievance application is also at page annexed to your lordship in 19, at page number 19, your lordship. Thereafter, also, your lordship, they submitted their grievance, and at that time they also restrained wanted to file the restrain the opposite party number 5. There was a tussle within the villages. And there is a grouping of the 2 villages, your lordship. The approved area is Chandili, and the now construction work is going on by the opposite party number 5 at another place, that is Bipla.
What you can do? He is constructing. He is not constructing. He is not a decision maker. If somebody is the decision maker, then how can you chase him? He is simply obeying the order of the authority.
No, my lord. My humble submission. Despite our representation.
So go have a grievance. Why against opposite party number 5? He is simply obeying the order of the government.
Grievance, we submitted all the grievance, your lordship. My soul pray before your lordship. Let the
no stoppage of construction work.
No, I am not stopping. There was a sport visit by the authority, your lordship, whether you are the right place or not.
While it's initially the place was selected.
Chandni.
The Chandni minus. While it's the Sarpanch, Panchayat Committee member and ward members as well as the farmers. They submitted representation that need to show it to a different location. Then thereafter, when it's all
Of Chandni. The Sarpanch of Chandni village.
No.
Chandni Gram Panchayat.
Yes.
Chandni Gram Panchayat.
They made a representation that you shift it.
6.
Yes.
Market be constructed at a different location.
Correct.
So that it won't reach to all the farmers as well.
True.
Held between the officials and the farmers and the panchayat committee members and the sarpanch. Then, while an order was passed that the construction would be carried out at the present location where the construction is being carried out.
So he's a dissenting.
Yes.
My lord, kindly peruse. My learned friend submitted that there was a joint meeting. My lord, kindly peruse page number 28.
What?
Where your lordship, the sarpanch, has submitted his grievance not to greet the job.
What?
Yes,
I do not know at what point of time. Later on, he must have changed the decision.
15/5/2026, your lordship.
Yes.
At page 28, my lord.
What he has said?
They said that I'm blessing your lordship.
No. What is the date? I can't read this. Please help me to read.
15/5/2026, your lordship.
15/5/2026.
At page 28, my lord.
And this meeting was in the month of April.
7 April, another meeting was held between the sarpanch, ward members and farmers and the officials. And then on 2/5/2026, another land, the present land was selected.
Find your affidavit.
Yes.
This is sad.
Item number 16.
This is matter pertaining to law. And the petition of the villagers expounding the cause of the children who are being deprived of their playground because the illegal taken over by the opposite party for construction of vending zone. The Lord, I must not vouch the playground is essential integral part of the education. And Lord, the playground which is recorded, the playground belongs to the school. File the ROR which stands recorded in the name of the school, and the school headmaster is depositing the trained to the government. And without.
How can you take up? It's a playground for the children of the school. Students of the school, how can you take it? This is a very, very essential part of the education.
A spot verification was conducted and there was no encroachment of this particular.
I'm talking about when the ROR shows that it comes within the school, then how can you take it or make any construction?
1 week time.
Nothing. They are continuing with the construction or not?
They're continuing.
Where is a government and where is the photograph?
Photographer.
Where is the photograph? What page?
Not release.
Are you have to annex it?
Yeah, annex the block.
Where is there?
48.
Page 48.
Black and
Page 48. 48.
48.
No. No, is there?
College.
This is encroaching the playground.
Yes, it is.
How can it be done?
This is campus, this boundary wall of the school. Behind this boundary wall, the school is there.
Encroachment that's been constructed at different locations. So 1 week time will be done a detailed instructions.
No, school is visible.
We are a rest.
This is school, sir. This green portion. No.
We are saying that ROR will not continue with the construction over the land which is recorded in the ROR belonging to the school. If it is outside, let them, but if it is inside, don't. The petitioner has flagged